So I'm in the, I think I'm like up to the section now where like you're talking about meeting women, and you have a section on meeting women during the day. You have a section on meeting, women at night. Um, and then I wrote down your formula here, and this was under the meeting during the day section, but I feel like this could be used in any situation, really. I mean, even if guys are online dating, they could use this. So it's conversation starter, the bridge, light banter flirting, one or two open-ended questions, and then close. You want to expand on that a little bit more? Or?
Well, yeah, man. So a lot of times guys, when they try to picture how they're going to have a conversation with a girl, especially during the day, they're just like, oh, I don't know what I'm going to say. I'm going to run out of things to say. So one of the things that we found helpful is to just give guys a very simple structure that they can just follow, just like a quick 3-4 point structure that they can be like, all right, I know like pretty much what I'm going to say here, and I can live with that, and I can go up and start this conversation. So maybe the conversation starter might be like, hey, thought you were cute, wanted to say hi, or maybe something situational. Like, if you're at the grocery store, you could point out the cookie crisp and say, you can never go wrong with that. Right. Like that's an example. And then for like, the bridge, maybe you just ask like, oh, like, what are you up to? Right. And then you kind of get a sense of how long she has to talk. And maybe for the banter, you make an assumption about where she's from, which is always, it's just easy pickings. It's an easy one because either she's going to be from there or not. So you can just make a guess about it. And then closing is just going for the number, seeing if she wants to hang out sometime. So just having those like basic 4 steps, what you basically have to do, like, all right, I just asked her, what are you up to now? Let me just make an assumption. And then, all right, we did this. We're talking for a minute. Let me go for the close. It makes it just easy for guys, like very digestible, right?
Yeah, very. I thought it was just boom, 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 very step-by-step, genius. One thing, so I think one of the
You don't need to do anything crazy.
No, you don't have to have stupid pickup lines. You don't need any of that shit. When I was reading that though, I was looking at it from my point of view, because I get almost all my dates just on dating apps, because like I said, I'm in the middle of nowhere. But so dating apps is pretty much the go-to. But this is sort of basically what I do on a dating app, and I did a TikTok where I told men to stop texting so much. Basically just banter back and forth, maybe about 10 minutes worth total, and then ask them when they're free to get together, and then have a plan in mind, and then say, meet me at this place at this time or whatever. And one of the things that I saw in one of David's videos, like early on, was he said, invite a chick someplace. And that was game changing for me. When he said that right there, I was like, what? Just invite, like have a plan. And when I started having a plan and doing stuff like that, either inviting them along or telling them to meet me somewhere, I got yeses like that, because it just makes it easier for women. And then it blew up because all these women were like, yes, like why is it so hard for these guys to just have a plan and throw it out there? Because too many guys are like, what do you want to do? Well, I don't know. What do you want to do? And it's nonsense.
Well, yeah, man, it comes down to being intentional, right? Like you're like, all right, I'm going to take initiative here. I'm going to tell her what the plan is. I'm going to invite her out to it. I'm not going to spend, 5 hours or 3 days trying to text her. I'm just going to make this quick to the point and, have a little bit of banter and then just go for it. And either she's going to say yes, or I'm going to go say what's up to the next girl. It's not a big deal. Versus like trying to beat around the bush and just like have all this bullshit conversation. Just go for it, man. That's what it's about.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. Too many people, and I'm sure they do it when they're talking to women like live, like when they're meeting women on the streets.
Then, man,
yeah, they're just like they're trying to build up so much rapport, and it's like, that's what the date's for, like
exactly. You need to leave shit to talk about on a date. Like, what are you doing, man? You're using all your ammo.
Yeah, definitely.